Alright, so we saw that in the previous example everything worked exactly as we expected. Now what I'm going to do in this example is I'm going to go to the intent called no compose, and actually I made a mistake there. The intent I am referring to is no compose, no add compose choose. So let's go to this intent, and remember that till now we are just working with the exact same bot that was provided by the Dialogflow team. Okay, so let's say that I delete this single phrase over here. So the only change I've done is deleted one of the training phrases, and it's no big deal. Anybody could make this mistake, or in other words, what I'm saying is it's possible that someone designed the bot, forgot to add in the single phrase no, but just added these two phrases here because they do mean the same thing, right? Instead of saying the individual word no, you could have just typed in the phrase no thanks and no, that's all. And as far as the user is concerned, the user who's designing this bot, so I would say rather the bot creator, as long as they are concerned, the bot's overall description and definition it's the same. Nothing has really changed, right? So now let's go to our same example and let's go through the same flow. User says, I want to buy a bouquet. And the bot comes back with, okay, would you like to compose a bouquet yourself? And let's say the user says yes. Then it's asking what kind of flowers would you like to add first? And then it says, I want to add 5 red roses. So the user has provided the same sequence of messages till now, and you can see that everything is still working as expected because the bot came back with, alright, I put 5 red roses in your lovely bouquet, should I add anything else? Now remember that the last time I just typed no, and what happened was that the conversation ended in the sense that it went to the last step in the conversation and provided a message saying thank you or something like that. So let's see what happens if I type the same response no this time. See what happened here, right? It's actually coming back with, sure, I can offer you a bouquet for different occasions. For which occasion do you need a bouquet? Now let's go back to our flowchart and you can see what has happened here. Now when the user typed the word no, for some reason it actually triggered this intent which is asking, okay, for what occasion would you like a bouquet? Now it's not very hard to verify that because the name of the intent is no-compose. So let's go back to Dialogflow and see what the intent is, and you see that it's the intent no-compose. In other words, when the user was at this step and they said a phrase which should have taken them to this step, what actually happened was it went all the way over here and instead took them to this step. Now I'm just dramatizing the whole thing. It's not like going anywhere like that, but you can see the overall problem. It's actually triggering an intent which should not have been triggered at that point in the conversation flow. It literally went to the exact opposite branch, which is not what the user wanted at all, and is now trying to take the user down this wrong branch. So what's happened? So we deleted a single training phrase from the agent. There was nothing else which was changed, and you notice that the behavior of the agent has changed quite dramatically. So what I'm going to do in the next lesson is I'm going to show you how you can study what is happening here using a tool that I built called the Candidate Explorer.